Everything these days, folks, is gloomy, right? And it seems, well, that's maybe one of the main reasons we keep seeing this so-called doom spending, but it's also been an expensive way to cry one's bear. In fact, I mentioned earlier in the show, we learned in March, consumer credit declined sharply. It was $6.3 billion overall. That's what they call it, revolving and non-revolving. Wall Street was looking for $14 billion. But get this, the credit card part of it was only a little bit more than $150 million. That's nothing. We typically use that in an hour. But there might have been a more nefarious way for keeping up with the Joneses. That's not being tracked properly, at least not yet. BNPL, buy now, pay later. Initially, it was for lower price items. Now, more than a third, in a survey recently, a third of the respondents say, hey, we spend more than $1,000 on this thing. In fact, 6% said they used it to spend $5,000. I mean, golly. In fact, just to underscore this, just how pervasive it's becoming, we got a firm's report out this morning. Startling, really startling insight. So the gross merchandise volume up 36%, $6.3 billion. Their revenues were up 51%. Remember, they're not the biggest buy now, pay later operative out there. So, listen, it's good stuff for the nominal part of the economy, maybe short term, but it's so deadly long term, particularly for folks who have to use these things, right? So the only thing I like to say is talk about is if you want to reel in or help to reel in inflation and improve your own economic circumstances, it's time to just throttle it down a little bit. Next time they send out some stimulus checks, put it in the bank. You know what? Don't even open it up. Take the entire check and put it in a safety deposit box somewhere, because right now policymakers are not going to do their part. They're going to keep ramming money into the system, particularly in an election year. Fiscal money, we know, is going to keep coming and keep coming and keep coming. This is what happens in election years, but this year is particularly, we've never seen anything like it. So that means inflation pressure is going to stay where it is. Now, economists, they may like it. Some politicians may like it. But it is going to be hell to pay for so many Americans that are already starting to feel it. Maybe, just maybe, we hit that proverbial speed bump, because we did find out that credit card spending it went away. Maybe it could go away a little bit longer.